Sykes, hey, let me turn this light on so y'all can view the greatness. About to do another Magnus Answers, sitting on the throne of thought. This seems to be Magnusita Day, because I got a few questions from Magnusitas today. So, since all my Magnusitas are so fine and sexy, I will answer your questions, womans, as the Magnus Psych movement marches forward to 1 million subscribers. This Magnusita writes, she wrote me on my Facebook fan page. She says, "Hey Tyrone, I just got out of a relationship with a guy who told me he just wasn't that into me. But it saddens my heart that it took almost 2 years being involved and having feelings for him to tell me this. He cheated on me very early in the relationship, but I quickly forgave him as I believe in second chances. As the relationship progressed, he kept telling me he wasn't into this, but to give him time as he was trying. You knew early enough, girl. I'm telling you right now, you was in denial. I realize now that he was using me. Yes, he was, until he found something better. I saw the signs, but I was in denial and stayed with him for so long. He broke it off with me, and a week later he started dating this new girl. And he tells me how much he likes her and all the things he does for her. So that's fucked up on his part for just doing that and telling you what he's doing for her now. Piece of fucking shit. He broke it off with me, so I wonder what is wrong with me and why I was not good enough. How do I live knowing he just wasn't that into me? I also noticed that I have low self-esteem, self-worth, and I do not know how to learn to love myself. Please keep me unknown, and I would love your advice. Thanks for reading my letter. 1 million subscribers." You actually named the reasons why you did what you did with him. You have low self-worth, a low self-esteem, and what else did you say? Low self-worth, and you don't know how to love yourself. You answered your question. So what's the answer to your question? You need to get high self-esteem. You need to get high self-worth, and you need to learn how to love yourself. Tapping.com to get rid of your negative feelings about yourself and your situation. Then after that's gone, let's start to rebuild this foundation. All right? I saw your pictures. You're a good-looking woman. You shouldn't have no problem with this, okay? Now, this dude was using you. A lot of people don't like to be alone, and that can be you, that can be both of you. A lot of times, if you're brought together with negative energy, your negative energy is what keeps you together. In other words, he needs a piece of ass. He's really not into you. You might be pressuring him to love you. He's really not into you. He's actually telling you, all right? So, you know, that was kind of a sign, but he was probably cheating on you the whole time, all right? That's what I'm thinking. He may not have been, but he might have been cheating on you the whole time. You not wanting to be alone, you not feeling you're worth anything. Now, you may have gotten with a guy. A lot of times you'll get with a guy that isn't on your level. Was he quote unquote better looking than you? Or girls like, how'd you get a hold of that? You know, were they like, you know, because of that, then a lot of times, there's a lot of good looking guys and good looking girls a lot of times will use another person as a stepping stone to the next person while they're alone. Because just because you're really good looking, it doesn't mean that it's easy for you to get somebody. It's not always easy. A lot of times being good looking, you're alone a lot. You know, you've seen the TV shows where, you know, the women are like, oh, you know, I'm so pretty that guys are intimidated by me. A lot of people might laugh at them or ridicule them for saying that, but it's true. I've been at the club and been absolutely scared to fucking approach some girls because they're actually that bad, and I didn't want to get shot down by a woman that good looking. I'm not like that anymore, but I have been. And that's the point. It does happen. If I can admit it, then there's a ton of other men that won't approach this woman. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, yes, you need to absolutely work on yourself. Because if you have low self-esteem, low self-worth, and you need to learn to love yourself, then you ended up getting another person who don't love you. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to do shit for you. Everything is low about him too. All right, now he broke away from you. He found what he wanted. You were in absolute denial. You needed someone to hold on to give you some, whatever it was. I don't know, because you really didn't go into depth. But a lot of people are like that, man. I even did that at one point when I was doing a lot of internet dating, because I was alone. You know, when I was seeing like 6, 7 girls, it was kind of crazy jumbling it. But it made me feel better about myself as a man that I could get that many. But most of them weren't what I was looking for in the first place, but they filled that female need that I had. You know, either the female company or to get sex from them. And I wasn't the guy that would use you and throw you away. You know, even though in a way I guess I was using them, I would always just wean them off of me. You know, like if we didn't really click, we just didn't click. You know what I mean? And no woman ever said to me, "You fucking used me, I hate you." I wasn't that type of guy. No woman has ever said that to me. As far as they knew, the relationship just didn't work out, you know? And, I mean, that's what happened to you, man. I'm sorry. Like I said, get rid of those negative things. You do everything you can to build up your self-confidence. Because how you view yourself is how your life will continue to develop. When you think of yourself as shit, your life is usually shit. All the people you know, they're all depressed. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I got these problems. I got those problems. Their life never goes well. I got a friend, very good looking girl, always got problems with men. And her life always has problems. She's got low self-esteem and all these issues. She's gaining weight. She's sick. Dude stab her in the back, do her dirty, threaten her. And she's good looking. And someone might see her and be like, "Oh, look, you got a good job here. You're a manager over here. You got a nice car. You good looking. What, you know, why are you so, you know, what's wrong with your life?" You know, it's because it's how she views herself. Your view is the most important thing. That's the reason why a lot of times you can meet people who, shut up, Avast. That's why you can meet people who sometimes you're thinking to yourself, what the, they really, actually, you ugly as fuck. You really think highly of yourself, and you find out they got a successful business, a good looking wife or a husband, great money, they go on vacation. Like, how the fuck? Because they don't view themselves the way you do. They learn to find their inner beauty and their inner strength, their inner power. And that's what starts to shape their life. That's the problem. So you find your inner beauty and your outer beauty, okay? You find your power, you find your strength, and you do not settle for any man, for just any fucking company. Don't settle. Get what you want. Either get a man that has the potential that you want, or get a man who's already what you want. Because there ain't nothing wrong with finding a person who's on their way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Especially when you're the backbone for that man, and he's moving forward, and you're one of the reasons why he's gotten to where he's gotten to, because you were that support structure, you were that love. You know what I mean? That is a great, men love to have women like that. But that's finding a man with potential. And then if you're going to find a man that's already where he needs to be, and you have high hopes and high standards for men, you better hope that you have that same potential. You better hope it, because he's going to see it. Or if he don't see it, he might just use you for some booty and move on. There's a lot of successful, good-looking men. They're doing their thing. And if you don't have it, they will not let you tag along. You know, either they're going to cut it short, which is something a man like me would do, or if they're going to use you for some booty, or They will see that you have potential, and they will take you by the hand and groom you to be their life partner, okay? Or, yeah, well, I'm sorry, I forgot all the choices I gave. They're gonna use you, they're gonna cut it short, they're gonna get the booty, they're gonna groom you. Or if you're already on their level, they're gonna be so fucking happy because they're like, this is what I've been looking for. This is the woman I've been looking for. She is on my level. God has answered my prayers. The heavens have opened and blessed me. Now to use my darker millionaire. Alright. I hope that I've helped you, woman. Keep your head up. Okay? Keep your head up. Watch this video as many times as you need to. And the fight ain't over. Alright? Okay, as long as you got enough fight in you to pull yourself up and become your own Wonder Woman, you're going to be just fine because Superman going to be flying by sooner or later, alright? I'm telling you the truth. Oh, 1 million subscribers. Woo!